Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. Ah, look at that. We have one of these. It's right side up. Anyway, make sure you follow on TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to grow my collective on both. Um, I just want to reach more people this year and give more messages and help more people. And the more I can grow my channels, the more I can do that. And you guys have been tremendous in helping me, and I really appreciate that. So once I reach 500 on YouTube, I'm going to give away a free tarot reading. And once I reach 10,000 on TikTok, I'm going to give away a reading there. So I'll give you two opportunities to try and win. And then once I reach certain milestones, I'll continue to do that. So definitely like and follow along if you're interested. And all the comments, I love talking to you guys. If you are new, I'm going to pull two of these oracle cards, get an overall feel of the energy. We had one that was up, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take that one. I take that as a sign. And then I'm going to pull from the tarot. So I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, general reading, whatever comes out, comes out. And then I did bring out the angel oracle cards. If I'm feeling called to those, I'll pull one. And then I did bring out some clarifiers. So I have to split this deck in half, though, because it's so thick. But what we had out here was on the table. Time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. Interesting. I love that for Scorpio. So, yeah, put everything out on the table. Put your cards out on the table. Let's see. What else do you have for Scorpio, Spirit? What other messages do you have? Investment. Invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. Interesting. So, kind of making some demands at work, making some money moves here, maybe invest in yourself. Interesting. I'm loving that for Scorpio. So let's get into tarot. Let's see what kind of message we can get for you. So I've been asked a lot about my private readings. I'm going to have my website up and running here in a couple weeks, so my books will be back open if you guys are interested in scheduling a private reading with me. So it changed a lot on the website. There's a lot of interactive things, a lot of like free downloads, PDFs, printables, and then I've added some more coaching programs, some different levels for different people. Maybe you don't want to jump in right away and spend a lot of money, or if you just want to kind of read an ebook about certain things if you're kind of a beginner, whatever. It's for all different stages, all different people. So just check it out, see what you think. I'll let you guys know when it's up and running and when everything's ready to go. So let's see what Spirit has for you. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 8 of Cups, the Magician, the Hermit, and the 9 of Swords. And then underneath we have the Emperor. So on the bottom, I grab a card. It's about like the underlying energies, things maybe kind of hidden or unseen at the moment. So we have the Emperor here. The Emperor is all about taking control, taking leadership, whether that's your life or a certain situation. That could be what this Oracle card here was about, kind of put everything out on that table, but it also said to put your demands out on the table, ask for a raise, promotion, or step up. So, take control, take leadership of a situation that's going on in your life. So the situation here is the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is like ultimate happiness. Cups are our emotions. This can be like a marriage card. It's about family. It's about happiness. So I feel like the situation is about your happiness. And that can be in a family situation. That can be in a work situation. It's going to be different for each of you. The blockage here is the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is ultimate wealth, prosperity. It's about like leaving a legacy and an inheritance. So I feel like this is just about like things coming to like a culmination type. I feel like, your blockage here is maybe family values, what your family is valuing. So underneath, which is the root of the spread or the reason for the spread, is the Five of Cups. So I feel like there's been some loss, some grief recently, whether that's in work or your love life. So again, the cups are emotions. So he is focused on what he has lost here, and he's not seeing what's here behind him. So I feel like you're kind of too focused on what you have lost. And it's good to feel those feelings when we've lost something and when we're going through something. You definitely want to heal from it. You don't want to just ignore it, but you also don't want to sit in this energy. You don't focus on what you've lost or, what's gone. You want to focus on what you want to bring into fruition. So in the recent past, we have the Five of Pentacles. So the pentacles are about money. It's about tangible items, material possessions. But this can be a lack mindset. So, we have the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles here. So, but this can be a lack mindset. It can be feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, or it can just be that negative mindset, that negative thinking. So your higher self or your subconscious is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about planning. It's about moving forward. So he's got like this globe here in his hands. You have the whole world in your hand here. It's about, decisions and plans. So I feel like you need to, or you're starting to make decisions and plans after a time of grief. So in the near future, we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is like an emotional offer. It can be about love. Again, cups are our emotions. It's about love. So you could have a new love offer coming in. You could be giving a love offer or receiving one, but this is also about like an emotional offer or our creativity, our intuition. Again, it's going to resonate differently for each of you. So you take it how it resonates with your situation, but it is a new beginning. So I love that. Your advice from Spirit is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about walking away. So what do you need to walk away from? Is that a negative mindset? Is it a negative situation? Is it this loss, this grief that you're sitting in? I feel like Spirit's kind of telling you whatever the situation is, you need to walk away from it and move on, because when you go from the Eight of Cups, you're walking to the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. So it's not always easy. I know it's easier said than done, but you have to move on and you have to, kind of abandon whatever plans you have right now, whether that's, maybe you were hoping for this Ten of Cups and it didn't come to fruition. It didn't come to a culmination, and you're feeling that loss. However, you lost that Ten of Cups. And again, if that Ten of Cups was a job for you or a love relationship, I feel like there was some loss here, and it's kind of left you feeling abandoned. So in your immediate environment, or the influence here, is the Magician. So the Magician is all about manifestations and taking action. The Magician has all of the tools that he needs. So I feel like the influence right now is for you to keep manifesting what you do want, realize that you have the skills and that your manifestations can still come in, and then take action towards those. Your hopes and fears, I see the Hermit here. So the Hermit is about introspection. He's about going within and doing maybe some soul searching. So I think after this time of loss, you're kind of you've been hoping for some soul searching, maybe searching for some purpose. And you've kind of just gone within, retreated from everybody else. The overall outcome, which is a potential outcome and it can be changed, is the Nine of Swords. So this is about like anxiety. This is about like nightmares, depression, that kind of thing. I feel like this situation has really put you in a negative mindset, but you have to realize that you have an Ace of Cups coming in here. Again, whether that's love or creative endeavor, it's a new beginning. You have a new beginning here. So try not to focus on what's been lost. Take leadership, take ownership of this situation. What does Scorpio not see coming, Spirit? What does Scorpio not see coming? I love it. So what you don't see coming, you've got the Six of Pentacles. You've got giving, receiving. So maybe you're going to be receiving a gift. You're going to be giving a gift. I feel like this is you receiving a gift from the universe, and it's about equal give and take. And then we have the Sun card. So the Sun is like ultimate happiness. It's my favorite card in the whole deck. You have all this happiness here, this bright sunshine, you've got this child on horseback, which is about like your inner child. It's just joy, happiness, self-expression. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, he is like a craftsman, and they are admiring his work. So I feel like your work is going to be seen, but I also feel like this is teamwork, like you working together. So he's carved these pentacles into this cement or this concrete, whatever this stone, whatever this is. So the majority of the pentacles on the cards, they are yellow. These are black, which tells me that this is like permanent. It's grounded. So you've got like this stable new thing, and you are being seen. There's joy coming in. There's lots of happiness coming in. I just love the Sun card. It's my favorite card in the whole deck. But yeah, I mean, you definitely have great things coming in here. You just got to get out of this negative mindset, because you're blocking your happiness from coming in by sitting in that negative mindset. What are the actions and advice for Scorpio Spirit? Actions and advice for Scorpio, please, Spirit. Awesome. Actions and advice. Make a decision. Don't stay stuck. You know, she's got a difficult decision to make here. She's kind of blocking her heart. So you need to make a decision here, and don't sit in this stalemate energy. Stay emotionally balanced. The King of Cups is the masculine feminine sign, because water is the feminine sign. Again, it's not about male and female. It's just energy. Everyone has masculine and feminine energy. So I think this is telling you to kind of be compassionate, be empathetic to yourself and others, but it's also about emotional balance. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is about like victory and being seen. So recognition. So I feel like you need to make a decision and kind of emotionally balance and recognize that you have a new beginning coming in here. Recognize that this negative mindset is not serving you. So you've got new stuff coming in here, Scorpio. You just got to let it in. Let's see. But I mean, I can see you've been through things. You feel left out, and cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, and there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. I love that. So we had that Six of Pentacles over here. Equal give and take. So make sure you're giving to yourself equally as you are to others, but make sure that you're giving to others just as much as you're giving to yourself. So I love that for you. Yeah, I definitely feel like you've got something new coming in here, Scorpio. You just have to allow it to come in. And I realize when you've been through things, it's easier said than done. It's always hard to open up again, whether that's, you know, in a love relationship or trusting people and work again. Like it's never easy to trust again. It's never easy to move on to a new beginning, but it's definitely worth it. And, you know, I feel like Spirit's kind of telling you that it's time to invest and make some big plans for yourself, because you've got a new beginning coming in here and they want you to take it. So I hope this helps, Scorpio. I hope it can bring you some clarity, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.